All right, baby, y'all know what it is. The champ is here. I'm in the building, here to give y'all some hot takes on some new news. You know what I'm saying? I've been on vacation, but your boy is back. You know what time it is, man. So we got Diddy, of course. He's still in the news each and every day until this trial over. This bigger than the OJ case, but y'all know how I do it. I'm going to break this whole case down and more. We're going to get to the facts, and we're going to give y'all our unbiased opinion, all right? This Straight Shoota podcast, baby. Let's go. The walls is closing in on, man. Lord have mercy. We back. Y'all know how we do it. Took a little time off, took a little vacation, needed a little refreshment, but now we back. Y'all know how we do it. It's your boy Swift Dollars, aka 16 Pad Killer, and you tuned in to Straight Shoota podcast, all right? And this is a safe place for unbiased opinions based on facts, where we give it to you straight with no chase, all right? Hit that subscribe button, smash up them likes, and make sure you do your boy a favor and click that notification bell so you stay in the loop each and every time I drop one of these videos, fam. Now, yo, check it. Man, it don't look good for P. Diddy, man. I mean, first and foremost, what y'all think, man? I ain't even gonna front, man. I ain't want to believe it,
Y'all just don't
but I
want to
think P.
believe the
Diddy
truth.
guilty, man. I mean, it's just too much going on right now. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to get this whole thing a break to see if something else in the news will pop off, but this Diddy thing is just so crazy. We can't do nothing but jump on the algorithm and ride that wave and, you know, kick them in the back or lift them up. You know what I'm saying? But right now, it just don't look good, man. He done had celebrity stylists, former employees, a fire chief, a LA policeman. You know what I'm saying? He got everybody gunning for him right now. And it's kind of crazy. Yeah, Capricorn, she done jumped on the stand. You know what I'm saying? What that old Mr. Big song? Got people telling on me that I never even seen before. Yep, he in some trouble. You know what I'm saying? Trouble. I don't know what he's gonna do.
Y'all quit playing.
It don't look good
Quit
for him.
playing.
You know what I'm saying? Because from top to bottom, he been getting used and abused out here, or he been using and abusing. And you know what I'm saying, doing what he want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, you had Capricorn. You know, she said that she the one that really put him in the dirt. She was like, yeah, Combs kidnapped at gunpoint, wielding a gun, talking about, yo, we about to go kill this fool, man. You know what I'm saying? We about to go get Cuddy. We about to go get Cuddy, you know? So then Diddy done broke in the crib. Yeah, I ain't even talked about this for a minute, so we're going to be up here for a minute tonight. Y'all just sit back. So, yeah, you know, he done just said, forget it, you know? He want to go do what he want to do. Y'all forgive me. I'm busting moves and doing all this at the same time. So, you know, he want to go bust a move. He done jumped in Cuddy crib. And yeah, now what kind of sick dude is this? Now, did he done open up the gifts, the Christmas gifts, and lock the dog in the cage? And you know what I'm saying? That's first degree burglary. And then C, if he was running wild with the toast and then broke in the man's crib, that's first degree burglary. So, you know, like I said, then Clark also, Capricorn that is, you know, she also said she seen him whoop Cassie on several occasions, yada, yada, yada. You know, that's the main story. We've been hearing that the whole time. Everybody say from college to high school to back around the world, Diddy been whooping up on women. That ain't no new thing. We know that. He's an abusive man when it comes to women. That's been proven. From baby mamas to past The only person I know he ain't put no hands on was J-Lo, because all them Puerto Rican dudes would have smashed on Diddy if he'd have busted a move like that. Trust me, I know. So, you know, then we got Mia, the anonymous worker. You know what I'm saying? Now, she been talking about Combs beat her up and done all this and all that. So Mia is basically the stylist or whatever, but you know, she said that she worked for him. Then he threatened. He likes to threaten employees to maintain control. Basically, saying that Diddy's a manipulator. That's what they trying to say. Diddy's a manipulator. He got billions of dollars, and he could do whatever he want to do and get away with it. Allegedly,
Time for somebody to say it.
That's how he been rocking and rolling. Look at Cassie on the stand, pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Now, I feel sorry for the husband. He had to sit in there and hear all that. I know he fainted when he left the building. I know he did. No, he couldn't take it. And then now what happened today? We got the new guy, the security guy. You know, he done there go Capricorn again. But yeah, we got the security guy. He done spilled the beans, said Diddy dropped 100 bands on the security team from the hotel and was like, yeah, don't spend it all in one place. He walked in with the stack, smiling and grinning like, yeah, I done got off again. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I done said they called that man on his personal number now.
Too bad.
Said, we got to get at you. You know what I'm saying? Said, here go that 100 grand.
Don't ask. I said, don't ask. I said, don't ask. No questions. God expects.
Yes, sir, Lord. Diddy took him to church, man. Put the money in the plate. You know what I'm saying? Gave him some bread, you know? But yeah, man, at the end of the day, I know we be up here laughing and joking, but these are a lot of lives Diddy done ruined, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mia also said she seen Diddy, what she say right here? She was ashamed and didn't want to die and didn't want to tell anybody. So like, hey, but now Brian Steele jumped on her now. You know what I'm saying? My boy B Steele, yeah, that's Trump right there. Everybody said Trump gonna pardon Diddy when this is all said and done. After he been pardoning everybody else, Trump on the roll. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Brian Steele is the man. Let's give a big round of applause for Brian Steele, because Brian Steele on cross-examination was not playing no games. He was asking questions. It's so many sidebars and all this and all that. So Steele was like, yo, what about all these Instagram posts you been posting? Talking about happy birthday, Puff, I love you, and you were such a supporter and down for me and this and that, you know what I'm saying? Yada, yada, yada. But these is 5-6 years after the fact of all these allegations you putting on him. So Steele, hey man, like I said, Brian Steele is the man. He got up there and started whooping everybody around the courtroom. Y'all know how he do it. He came up there with that country boy swagger, you know what I'm saying? Coming to the courtroom fresh off a pot of grits and a biscuit and went in there and went to work, you know what I'm saying? Let them people know how the South do it, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but yeah, he kept badgering and badgering, you know, and then my man Shoota Knight, you know what I'm saying? Let me say something.
Leave real niggas alone.
Shoota Knight even been stepping up for Diddy, talking about like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I done seen mad videos where even Suge was like, yo, you know, Diddy gonna love it in the penitentiary, but he said that he don't want to see Diddy go to prison. He said it won't fair. Now, Suge been all around the world on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, interviewing and talking with people, letting people know like, yo, this is crazy, man. Even Diddy, you know what I'm saying, he ain't the only one. So why is y'all going so hard on Puff? This ain't nothing new. Everybody know what Diddy been doing. So it's been a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, shenanigans with this thing going on. Like, keep it real, I can't even keep up. I can't even keep up. So it's hard. It's hard, man. It's so much going. And now they talking about Diddy about to get on the stand. So once he get on the stand, they gonna rip him apart. They gonna rip him apart. He gonna have to get up there and tell the truth. He gonna have to open the door and come out the closet. That's first and foremost. You know, he gonna have to come out the closet, and he's gonna have to do his atonement. They about to walk him down the plank, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't playing with Diddy, man. They about to get Diddy the business, man. If he got to get on the stand, that means he in trouble. You know what I'm saying? That means he in big, big trouble. And I don't think he's in a space where he really wants to be.
The former chief financial officer of Sean Diddy Combs' Bad Boy Entertainment Company is expected to take the stand next in the music mogul's sex trafficking and racketeering trial. It comes after the jury just finished hearing testimony about this infamous surveillance video of Combs attacking his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, on the floor there at a hotel in 2016. Ex-hotel security guard Eddie Garcia testified that Combs actually paid him $100,000 to hand over that footage that you just saw. Combs has pleaded not guilty to all charges and denies any wrongdoing. His lawyers argue that any acts of assault showed domestic violence, but not coercion or evidence of trafficking. Legal contributor and trial attorney Brian Buckmeyer joining me from outside court. So Derek Ferguson, the former CFO of Bad Boy Entertainment, expected to walk the jury through Combs' bank accounts, how he managed cash. What are you watching out for, Brian?
Now, before Brian gets started, and he got my name, so shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, let's see what he talking about. But that's a whole lot, man. You know what I'm saying? Those are a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying, people coming forward and whew, don't look good for Puff.
Well, Kerry, Ferguson has already begun to testify about the movement of money in Sean Combs' many businesses, how it was structured, how Sean Combs paid himself, and how, I think more importantly, how petty cash was moved from senior representatives within the company, and also how they kept Amexes. We've heard some of the testimony that I think the government is going to point to as proof of corroboration of previous crimes, as well as the criminal enterprise, like a $20,000 withdrawal of cash around December of 2011. We know that Cassie's mother testified that in 2011, specifically in December, that Sean Combs had requested $20,000 of her. She had to take out a bank loan, and then ultimately Combs had paid her back. So I think we're going to draw that correlation there. And of course, we're hoping to see, at least the government is hoping to see, a correlation of that $100,000 coming out of Sean Combs' account on the exact same time that Eddie Garcia received that $100,000 alleged bribe.
So the ex-security guard testifies that Combs allegedly paid him to hide that video of Combs assaulting Ventura. Let's start with that first part. How damaging is that part of the testimony?
I mean, we all know when we saw that Intercontinental video for the first time, and many people question, why didn't it come out beforehand? Now, Cassie took the stand, explained what happened on that event, also gave some early indicators as to why that video never saw the light of day until many years later. Now we're seeing the individuals that were allegedly actually part of why that video was so secretive for many years. It was damaging in the sense of just from a factual recitation of what happened. I mean, hearing and the visual of Sean Combs coming into a room, allegedly with a brown paper bag and a cash counter and $10,000 at a time, counting cash and giving it to Eddie Garcia as he claimed, and then walking out. And Eddie Garcia saying that Sean Combs told him, don't spend it all in one shot, because Eddie Garcia, at least he testified, that might bring suspicion onto him. So I think it's powerful from a factual standpoint.
Okay, and how did the defense?
Y'all get that? Man, that's heavy, man. You know what I'm saying? So right there, that, you know what I'm saying? All this is that those factors that add into the RICO. So you got staff and people paying people and contacting people to pay people off and this and that, and man, it's getting deep.
Defense pushed back on Garcia's allegations for bribery over this video.
So it was a little sneaky. I think it might have missed most people and missed me for up until a few moments after the cross-examination. But Brian Steele focused on the part of the NDA contract where it says that if there are any reasons that the government or judicial branch would subpoena you to testify about what happened within that NDA, that they should go and give that testimony truthfully, and only to report to Combs Enterprise that they're going to do so to allow them to have some form of injunction. What I think the defense is going with there is that this isn't bribing a witness, because it does not seek or have the intention of influencing the witness's testimony. It's merely saying, if you're going to testify to the court, let us know. I'm saying that's a bit of a technical argument they're trying to make through their cross-examination.
All right, Brian Buckmeyer, appreciate your reporting for us. And you can also catch our daily show.
Sound like Diddy pulling for straws, man. P. Diddy pulling for straws now. They pulling for straws. But you got to take what they're giving you, and you got to do what you got to do. That's why he paying them the big bucks. But, you know, now if they did sign that, that's cool. But, you know, now they backs against the wall now. If he get on the stand, that's it. They ain't got nothing else to lose. They ain't got nothing else. Really, it looked bad already. Like, they already done slapped him in the face with a whole lot of damning evidence as far as, you know, people, former employees, former friends, that, you know, the Cassie thing was big because she was turkey ball pregnant on the stand, and you know, then she just had the baby and all that stuff that they were saying. They ain't gonna forget that. That her testimony alone in that video, I think we could play Charlie Wilson on him. Drop the bomb. Real. Y'all put it in the comments, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. How this thing going? I'm waiting to see how this thing gonna take a twist tomorrow, because I honestly believe that P. Diddy gonna get on the stand. But y'all put it in the comments, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. Is it over? I think it's over. I really don't think he got an honest chance in hell
Too bad.
to come back from this. It's over. The diddler is finished. I really think now we just gonna have to kick his back in the rest of the way. He's going to the penitentiary. I don't see no way out of it, but y'all tell me. Maybe I'm wrong. But y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy Swift Dollars, 16-pad killer, Maschine Mafia TV, and this is Straight Shoota Podcast. All right, we out.